Sige, sagutin natin tong tanong ni RXYZXC2102. Memorizing phrases and saying them out loud can be helpful in improving fluency. That's a really good question. Marami pong salamat. So, memorizing phrases and saying them out loud can definitely be helpful in improving fluency. Pero, to a certain point lang. And this goes for all languages, no? It will have limitations. And here's why. Ang benefits po ng memorizing phrases and saying them out loud will include pronunciation practice. Kasi saying phrases aloud will help train our mouth muscles for better pronunciation and enunciation. Another is building blocks. Memorized phrases can become building blocks for forming your own sentences later. And of course, it could also be a confidence booster kasi speaking phrases fluently can boost your overall speaking confidence. Siyempre, pag may benefits, may limitations din. And one of those limitations would be limited ang flexibility. Pag memorize po kasi yung phrases, it won't cover every situation that you encounter in a conversation. Di po ba? Another is lack of spontaneity. We might end up struggling to respond naturally or have real conversation if we depend really on just memorized phrases. Another would be grammar dependence. Kasi yung memorized phrases might not always be grammatically correct when used in different contexts. So now, if we're still on the memorizing phrases stage, how can we get more out of this experience? Number one is to understand the meaning. Okay? So, hindi po pwedeng magparot lang tayo ng words that we hear. We need to understand the grammar and context behind the phrase. Another would be to break it down. Break down po natin yung mga memorized phrases into smaller chunks and practice forming our own sentences using these building blocks. Another is to focus on listening and responding. Kasi while memorization helps, practice listening and responding naturally to questions and prompts is key for true fluency. At syempre po, we have additional tips for fluency. And I think I've made about 2 or 3 separate videos throughout the year about improving speaking English better. And here it is again. Number 1, shadowing. This is when you listen to native speakers and repeat what they say immediately after. This will help with pronunciation, enunciation, and sentence flow. If this was an actual face-to-face class, I would be requiring my students to go ahead and watch their favorite TV shows, favorite movies in the language that they wish to learn. So if it's English, go ahead and watch American TV shows. If it's German, go ahead and watch favorite German movies, right? And that way you can hear exactly how certain words are pronounced. Number 2, find a language partner. So converse with a native speaker. Use the internet, make friends, or find someone who is also learning the same language, whatever language that is. This will provide opportunities for real-time practice and feedback. And if we don't have people to talk to, I recommend go ahead and talk to your plants. Go talk to your dog. Go talk to your nephews in English. It usually helps to just open your mouth and speak. And lastly, is to read aloud. Yun po yung sinabi nyo. Reading aloud po kasi talaga exposes you to proper sentence structure and helps you speak more naturally. So tama po kayo talaga doon. Now, by combining memorizing phrases with all other techniques mentioned, you can definitely create a well-rounded approach to improve your fluency and become a more confident speaker.